Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Corum with Colorado Springs ForeclosureDeals.com. Today we're standing in front of 7235 Leeside View in Colorado Springs, Colorado, in basically the Springs Ranch subdivision. So North Carefree and Peterson area, kind of eastern area, just south of what's considered Stetson Hills. Now, the Leeside property features 2,100 square feet, 1,500 of which is finished, a 600 square foot almost finished basement, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a 2-car garage. The house is in pretty good shape given that it's a foreclosure, and at only $158,000, it's definitely priced to move. Come on inside, let's take a look. I think you'll like what you see. So we're inside the Leeside View property, and one of the cool things about these ranchers was partially finished out basements and ranchers in general is the large footprint and open nature of the whole top level. As you can see, we walk into a huge great room. It's got a dark chocolate brown carpeting throughout, which looks to be in relatively good shape because of the color of it. It's hard to see any stains or problems with it, and I really don't see anything on it, so that's in good shape. Now the property was built in 2001, so it's relatively new, so it's really not going to need anything beyond the very basic cosmetic stuff, but it is still priced to move at $158,000. That's hard to do for 2,100 square foot anywhere else, much less a house that's not even 10 years old. So this is our living room area that we're standing in now, and the living room walks out to the backyard from the side here, and it's not a huge lot. These are what's considered flag lots, so it's not a lot of land, but that's great for those of you like myself who can't stand yard work. This property is not going to need it because there isn't a lot of yard, okay? And these flag lots, they don't require a lot of maintenance, so if you travel a lot, that's ideal for somebody like that. Now, we have our TV nook area, so you can set the TV here, mount your plasma or normal size TV right here, and then you've got the area off to the side to put the components. Your DVD player, PlayStation, things of that nature can all fit off to the side. You get a nice gas fireplace, which, that's kind of nice for presentation, but also helps to add a little heat to the room if you need that on this property. So that's the upper level. Now over here we have the kitchen. The kitchen is enclosed from this side, so you've got a nice bar area here. And I'm just going to walk around so you can see it. But as you walk into the kitchen here, it's pretty open space. It's actually an eat-in kitchen, and though it is kind of enclosed, it does have a location to set down your dinette set here, so you can sit down and have your meals right here, and then of course all the areas for the appliances. So off to the side here you have the stove, and then under here would be the dishwasher, and then back here of course you'd find the fridge, complete with the water hookup. Now, the appliances are missing, so as part of your investment, you will need to plan on putting in your own appliances, but the amount of equity we're picking up on this property, I think makes it well worth it. Plus, you get the cool benefit of being able to go pick out your own appliances. Don't forget, military guys, the $8,000 tax credit is still available if you've been deployed in the last 12 months. So if you've been overseas at all, as a result of your deployment, you are still eligible to get paid $8,000 cash from the federal government in addition to a 4 to 4.25% interest rate. That's just a smoking deal on a property that's already priced a little bit under market. Come around here, I want to show you the bedroom before we go into the master area. So this is the first of the 2 secondary bedrooms that are currently finished out. Pretty decent size. You got nice tall ceilings in here. These must be probably 9-foot ceilings. Again, built in 2001, so you've already got the nicer, newer vinyl windows. And given the depth of color in this carpeting, it really does show very well as far as cleanliness. No smells or anything out of the ordinary in the property. So in that capacity, it basically is turnkey. It's attached to one of the bathrooms here, which is a kind of a Jack and Jill arrangement. So you've got your full bath here, complete with, there's your shower and tub stall. You got vinyl floors, your vanity, and your toilet here. And then you head back into this room, which right now is set up as an office. It's got the double doors here, so this would basically be your office space. You can close this off, or if you didn't want to make this a full-fledged bedroom, it's just a matter of converting those doors to something that gives more privacy. So no big deal there. Does have a closet, so legally speaking, this is the 3rd bedroom in the property. So the master, pretty decent sized. It is a 5-piece master bath that's inside of this. Good size, nice, really tall vaulted ceilings in here. It's got a TV nook area where you can set down your entertainment center in here in the master. And, in general, from this direction, you head on over here to the master bath. And you've got dual vanity sinks. and garden tub. And of course, back here you've got the shower and toilet there. So nice 5-piece master bath, very reasonably priced property. Doesn't need a whole lot of work beyond very, very basic cosmetic stuff, and you're still picking up a decent amount of equity on this property. You can't beat this location, guys. I mean, if you need to get to Powers, which most of us do to get north and south in town, you need to get down to Carson. It's real close. It's close enough to Carson. If you need to get to Peterson, you're literally within 10 minutes of the Peterson main gate. So lots of options to get to work or play. You got Tinseltown, the big theater with the IMAX, just up the street, and you got a property that's priced to move with some built-in equity without needing any work really whatsoever. Let's head out back and we'll get you on your way. Before we head out back, you need to check out the basement here. The basement is unfinished, but it adds another 600 square feet to the 1,500 finished square feet upstairs. Now, an unfinished basement, guys, could run you between $15 and $20 a square foot to finish out if you had to do all of it. But in this case, you don't. They've already put up the drywall throughout this thing. So at this point, all that needs to be done is tape it, mud it, texture it, and paint it. And then you've got a finished basement as far as the walls go. Next step is just going to be to add flooring. So you could hardwood this, you could carpet this, however you want to do it. This is ready to go. Honestly, guys, this is probably going to cost you, all said and done, maybe another $6,000, $7,000 to finish this out in its completion. And down here you also, they plumbed in for another bathroom. So, you know, you'd want to finish this off as well, but I think you can continue to do that within the $7,000 budget. This just doesn't need a lot to finish this off. So it is nice because you got another 600 square foot of living space. They didn't frame any bedrooms down here, but if you needed an extra bedroom, you could easily continue the framing over here and make that a bedroom. If not, I would make a pretty sweet game room down here or a theater room, which you know is near and dear to my heart. But you have tons of options on this thing. The upstairs is locked and loaded, ready to live in. And the downstairs leaves a wealth of possibilities just depending on your needs and desires. Okay, seriously, now let's head to the backyard. Come on. All right, so we're out back at the Leeside View property. And as you can see here, these flag lots are not built for a ton of yards. So it does have a very small yard out back. There's plenty of room to set your grill either on this patio or next to it if you need to. And, you know, just in general, you got some terraced backyard space here. So there's some outdoor living, but not enough where you're spending a lot of time maintaining it. So that's a pretty good benefit of the property. In general, guys, you know, again, if you're into zero maintenance, this is really going to work for you. And if you're looking for a bigger yard, perhaps not. But investors, again, just keep in mind when you're looking at a rental, you want it to be as low maintenance as possible. You want a good neighborhood with zero maintenance. This is about as close to a townhouse as a single family residence can get. This will rent very easily, it will cash flow pretty easily, and retail buyers, this is a great buy on a property that just doesn't need a lot of work. So in either case, this is something you need to go after. If you'd like to go after it, you need to give me a call. The number is 719-649-2500, and don't forget to register online at www.coloradospringsforeclosuredeals.com, the leading resource for foreclosures in and around the Colorado Springs area. In the meantime, don't forget to check out Leeside. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,100 square feet, moving at $158,000. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.